All right, guys, so this time I'm doing my own video for you since you didn't like yesterday's. So for lesson 3, it's gonna kind of continue with what we learned in lesson 2, and your I can statement will be I can interpret a fraction as division. Okay. And I am currently on page 11, so if you want to pause this video and open up your book so that you can kind of go through it together. Okay, so we know that this number sentence says 3 divided by 2. Okay, that means if we were to think about this, we're going to share 3 cookies with 2 friends. Okay, that means that each cookie would have to be split in 2 pieces so that each friend gets 1 piece of the cookie. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, how many we want to talk? This one says, well, how many halves would be in 3 wholes, right? So we would have 1 half, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4 halves, 5 halves, and 6 halves. Okay. So that we would have a total of 6 halves divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 then be 3, right? 3, because each friend would get 3 halves, okay? So the improper fraction is 3 halves, okay? Now, remember that we're familiar with this. This means that she ate 3 little slices out of 2. So there was 2, right? 1, 2, and 3. And that's where we get the 1 and 1 half. Okay. Now standard algorithm says that I would be dividing the 3 by the 2, right? 2 fits into 3 one time, and 2 times 1 is 2. We're going to subtract, and we get a remainder of 1. So that would be 1 whole and 1 over, in this case, our denominator would be 2. Okay. Let's go over this one here. Okay, so we have 24 fourths divided by 4 is equal to 6 fourths, right? So 6 fourths here. This here is our improper fraction. So 6 over 4. Okay, and so we know how to change this. That means that I ate 6 little slices out of 4. So this one has 4. I ate all of it. And this one also has 4. And I ate 5, 6. So I ate 1 whole and 2 out of 4. Okay. Now the division sentence, remember from lesson 2 that it would just be 6, right? Divided by 4. And now it's asking us to do the standard algorithm, which is 6 divided by 4. So 4 goes into 6 one time, and then 4 times 1 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. So when we divide that, we get 1 whole with the remainder of 2 out of 4. Okay, so here they already gave us 5 divided by 2. Okay, so we have 5 cookies to share among 2 friends, right? So if we have 5 cookies, and each friend has to get 1 slice from each one, right? We get, there you go, right? I would have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would have 10 halves divided by 2. And that would mean that each friend gets, right? One friend gets 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That means that we would get, each friend would get 5 halves, right? 5 halves. And if we were to change that to an improper fraction, we would get 2 and 1/2. And then standard algorithm, we're going to be dividing 5 by 2, okay? And then 2 goes into 5 2 times. We multiply that. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract that with the remainder of 1. That means that each friend gets to have 2 whole cookies and 1 more little slice out of 2. Okay, so it's all related. All you're doing, if you notice, like in the previous lesson, you have 5 divided by 4 is the same thing as 5 over 4. And then you would work on changing it to a mixed number by drawing out your little pizzas like we've done in class. Okay. Go ahead and I would like for you to work on page 13, and then I want you guys to submit page 13 to me by Friday. Okay. Make sure that you replay the video if you have to, and then look at my steps. Okay. Have a good one.